Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at GBP USD on the 4-hour chart. And as we've been saying, it was previously making a lower lows and lower highs. This was a lower low that was broken by this lower high. So this is now the low. We'll map out the range, but it's been making significant bullish impulses back up into premium. Well, let's just map out the range before. Let's map out the range. So as you can see, it's been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So this is bullish intent. But like I was saying before, this is one of the weaker dollar pairs. It hasn't even come back close to this lower high, but it's still internally bullish. As you can see, it is back in premium. I'd be careful and look at this area of supply here for any type of reaction. But as long as the other pairs are still bullish, which we'll get into shortly, then I would expect this to also continue bullish. Not looking for any type of sales right now because of the correlation with the other pairs, but in theory, on this 4-hour structure, this is in premium, and theoretically, I would be looking for sales, but in correlation, like I said, with the other pairs, then I'm waiting to see if there's any pullback, any type of any other bullish momentum in order to push this back up and further and break out past this high or this lower high, just like we'll see on the other pairs. And here's Euro USD, and similar, well, not similar situation, but you can see this was the lower high. This is the previous structure. It's now been broken, so we'll map out the current structure. And as you can see, the bears have stepped back in, starting from this low up to here. It broke past this previous lower high, so now it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And I said this is ascending price action, so just be careful to buy at the top up here. And you're looking for any buys up here. It's already overextended, and this is ascending price action. Let's go ahead and it has broken out of this channel that it was in, but it has closed back inside of it. So we're looking to see for any type of pullback in order for the price to pull back in and collect all of this liquidity under here, possibly collect this gap, and then continue pushing forward. Because right now, this is the strong lower higher low that was formed after the reversal. Once the buyer started breaking past this area, taking all this liquidity out, and it reacted, I believe this is CPI, or traded sideways, then broke out of that. So this was the break of structure. So you do have bullish intent here, but lower, this higher low is what needs to be broken in order for this to be considered bearish, in my opinion. Like I said, this liquidity can be swept, and this gap that was left could also be tapped into. Not sure when that would happen. The dollar, you have to look at the dollar index to see any correlations to see when that's possible. But right now, only looking for any type of buying opportunities, like I said, because it's now bullish. It broke out fractally on the daily also. But I do expect, well, not expect, but it's possible that it does pull back deep before it continues further. We're just looking for any type of bullish momentum in order to confirm a buy setup. AUD USD, similar. This was the lower high, like we've been saying. This was the structure of the 4-hour. It's just been broken. This looks like a stronger pair, unlike GBP USD. So we'll map out the current structure, and we're bullish until we're not. Just look at higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, pullback, impulse pullback. It could come back to clear all this liquidity, just like with Euro USD. So I'm looking to see if there's any type of pullback into discount in order to see if the bullish momentum will pick back up and try to take a buy from there. And NZD USD, similar chart. Let's map out the range that it's in. This also has broken, like I was saying, like GBP, pound dollar did not come back up to there to that lower high. So this has broken out just like AUD and just like Euro USD, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So Looking for more bullish momentum. Again, there's liquidity sitting under these lows. Possibly the price could pull back into discount in order to see if there's any bullish momentum. Not sure, like I said, when that would happen. Maybe next week to see if there's any buy setups. GBP AUD. With this pair, we have been zooming out to the daily structure to see where it is in a zoomed out place. So this was the this is the daily structure. It's been bullish, making higher highs, higher lows, as you can see. It's the higher high that was broken. So now this is the range that it's in. It's been trading sideways, as you can see. This is why we have to zoom out, because on the 4-hour chart, we didn't make note that it was bullish. I mean bearish. 4-hour rise, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. But this was the lower high on the 4-hour chart. But now on the zoomed out daily range, we can see that it's now in discount to continue this bullish this bullish push. But it's been trading sideways, choppy barcoding. So it could we're just waiting to see which direction it can go, because clearly if it does shoot up from here, we're looking for any type of retrace in order to, if it forms like a higher low and any bullish impulse, taking that buy in order to continue pushing further up. But it also could break down further and break this high, but we're waiting to see how it breaks out of this range. It's the same way I'm looking at GBP NZD. Let's go out to the daily, and we can map out the range that we're dealing with. And again, it's been making higher highs, higher lows, higher high. Let's pull back into discount on the daily range. That's why we had to zoom out, because we go back into the 4-hour chart. And as you can see, internally it was bearish, making lower lows, lower highs. This was the strong lower high that was made last week, and this would officially confirm that it's back bullish if it does break above here. But it's been trading sideways, barcoding just like GBP AUD. And we're waiting to see if there's going to be any bullish momentum to push this back up and see if there's a retrace and a buying opportunity then, or if this can continue down and continue this bearish push from this 4-hour leg. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.